Howdy, today I'm going to be doing a Stroganoff taste-off, and I got 4 samples here. Starting on the left is Augason Farms. I have these arranged in order of highest sodium to lowest sodium. So the Augason Farms on the left in the pan there is 840 milligrams of sodium per serving, and then the Mountain House is 800. I've tried the Mountain House, and it's one of my favorite freeze-dried meals. And then next is Valley Food Storage. I haven't tried any of their products yet. It's pretty amazing. When we'll take a look at the ingredient list, and it's the best ingredient list of the bunch, but it's got 430, which is not too bad sodium compared to the first two. And then Wise Savory Stroganoff, which I'm not super looking forward to because I've tried some of their entrees before. And it has, was it 380? Somewhere in that area. It was significantly lower than everybody else. So one thing that's nice about the Valley Farms or Valley Food Storage package is you can actually open that and reseal it, and you don't have to make the whole package at one time. The Wise Savory Stroganoff, that's pretty much you open it and go, and you're going to need a pan. The Mountain House you can of course make right in the package, but that's really just one serving. And then the Augason Farms right there, that's 4 servings. It's a pretty good sized package, but you can't reseal it, so you're pretty much making the whole thing in one pop. Anyhow, I'm going to get some water boiling and we'll do some rehydration. This is what the Augason Farms looks like out of the package. I'm just going to prepare half of this because I just don't want to eat that much stroganoff. And this is what Valley Food Storage looks like out of the pack. I'm just going to mix up 1 serving of that too. It's a wide range of color. That's the Valley Food Storage. And that's the Wise Foods, quite a bit lighter. And then kind of in between is the Augason Farms. Well, this is what they look like. Once again, Augason Farms, Mountain House, Valley Food, and Wise. All right, let's get it. Let's give it a taste. With saltiest to least salty. Augason Farms. These all have really thickened up a lot. You know what, for as much salt as in here, you don't really taste, it doesn't taste that salty. You do get a nice mushroom overtone. Not that bad, actually a little bland. Now Mountain House is the only one that actually has meat in there, so it's probably going to help the flavor quite a bit. You get a lot more sour cream flavor. And of course hamburger. That was good. Cleanse the palate. I get this backwards. Valley Food Storage. Here we go. It tastes really good, but it tastes nothing like stroganoff. It tastes more like a fried rice mixture with noodles in it. It's good though. This would be a good base for putting other stuff into it. You can really taste the onion in that one. Alright, Wise Foods. You get a little bit of mushroom at the end, but it's kind of a mushy nothing. It's just bland, which makes sense because the sodium on it is like much less than the others. But it doesn't taste as terrible as some of the stuff that I've had from them that just tasted plain awful. This just tastes like nothing. It's alright. I'm just going to take a close-up on the back of each one of these packages, and then you can pause and look at it if you want to. Look at that ingredient list. Man. I have to really applaud these guys for their ingredient list. I mean, it's just straight up food. It's really pretty good. Mountain House has a fair bit of chemistry in there. Definitely not the worst of the bunch. Big problem with Mountain House, though, is that sodium content. That is something else. Look at that ingredient list. That's got to be like 30 lines of ingredients for creamy stroganoff. Calories are real high. Fat is a little high. Actually has cholesterol and a bucket of sodium, so probably the least healthy of the bunch for you. I went through them all again, and surprisingly the order that I laid them out by salt is probably the order that I prefer them by taste. I was really surprised how much I liked this. I thought that this was probably going to finish third because they're just kind of, I don't know. I've had a couple of their other entrees that I wasn't so jazzed about. But that actually tastes pretty good. It has a really nice onion flavor to it. It's very close between these two. This has a nice mushroom and then the sour cream flavor, and that's really good, but just something about that I like a little bit better. And, you know, this is just personal preference, so, you know, you could have 10 people taste this and have 10 different orders. This is really good, but it doesn't taste like stroganoff to me. So, I don't know, if I was going to market that, I'd call it something else. And of course the Wise was just bland, but definitely not the worst item of theirs I've ever had. But it was when it was a little mushy. The noodles were a little mushy, and the flavor was just not there at all. Price wise, I got this at the local Wally World. I want to say it was about $4.35 in that area. This guy right here is a little more expensive. That was about $10 for that bag, but there's 5 servings in there. So if I made the whole bag, it would make quite a bit of stroganoff. I think this was in the neighborhood of $5.30. I always shop around. I never buy Mountain House if it's more than $5 or more than $5.50 a bag. This is probably the best deal because you get, well, it says 4 servings, but it's a lot. If you made all 4 cups of water with this, that would be a lot, because this bag by itself, I just divided the quantity of. It came in a kit with a bunch of stuff, so I just divided it out, and that was about $5.33. So that's the best value, especially when you consider that the flavor is really close with the Mountain House. I mean, it's kind of like 1A, 1B right here. And I'm still not sure what that flavor is. It's good, but it doesn't taste, it has really more of an Asian flavor than a stroganoff flavor. It is good. Anyhow, hope you guys found this entertaining. Thanks for watching.